This is Roland's birthday.
You didn't get the singing on your camera.
Yeah, we kind of missed the singing thing there.
Well, we've done that before with our kids.
Oh. Relight the candles.
Oh,
Okay, now blow.
Or the sauce. Save the candles because tomorrow is Rachel's birthday. We'll put it back in there.
now you're talking.
Okay, so you can suck on 3 of them since she's 3 years
So you
old.
getting anything for your birthday? Did you ask for anything?
I didn't ask for anything.
So this was
He shopped for what he wanted, wrapped it up, and said, "Here, honey, give this to me."
Aha. So you didn't ask, you just got it.
A pair of slacks.
A pair of slacks.
Yeah,
Got
fit
the
him
perfect shoes.
to get better.
Is this for at work or in church?
leisure wear.
Just dress
Leisure.
For him, slacks is leisure wear.
Leisure wear.
Yes.
Hey, this is bigger pieces. I'm gonna do small pieces.
Okay, so my challenge for you is
Hey, do you still have the youth conference super activity on
Yes.
the computer?
Yeah, I was gonna make a little DVD.
I'd love to get it.
Okay, let's do that. We'll make a little DVD. A couple of kids have asked because they go, well, look, I'm in it a whole bunch. Well, because it's just a ward.
Okay.
Everyone's in it.
Ready?
For?
Guys,
Ready for what?
we didn't bring presents for you, but we
This is
all
your
wanted
life.
to toast you, and we all have something nice to say. Well, actually, I can't say it's nice. Mine is nice. But theirs might not.
Theirs might be naughty.
Yeah. I just wanted to say one of my very first memories of Julie and Roland. When we first moved into the ward, the first Sunday, Julie wastes no time, and they say, "Come on over, let's eat or have pie or something." And so they were the first people we got to know. And then the other thing was, as soon as they planted the tree in their front yard, we wanted to copy, which we do a lot. And so we went out and bought one just like theirs and put it in our front yard. And I didn't know what to do, and I didn't know how to stake it, and I didn't know how to fertilize it. So Roland comes over in his farmer hat with a stake and with a mallet and with the wire, and he did it all for us.
And he killed that tree with his stake and his mallet. No, it did very well.
It's a beautiful
And he
tree.
also taught us how to use fertilizer sticks that we now use on all our trees.
Well, it's a good thing that they're good people, because if they did things that you copied and it wasn't good, then you'd have a real problem.
Yeah.
Now, he was bringing over a 6-pack of beer.
That's right.
Well, see, that's my memory.
You're
So there is opposition in all things.
Us longer.
I've got another story. Are you done?
I'm done.
Roland is very kind and unassuming. He, the very first day that we attended the 6th ward, we were in priesthood meeting that he was conducting, and he had us stand up to introduce ourselves, and he wanted to help us feel welcome and tell us where we're supposed to go, and he's telling the boys where the priest quorum and deacon's quorum and stuff like that, and then he looks at me, and this is, I'm in the back of the chapel, and there's 100 people there, and he goes, are you, and he's trying to fish for like a high priest or an elder, and I said, I'm a deacon. And he goes, over that way. Did I ever say that I was just kidding, or did I just sit down? Yeah.
But didn't he actually tell you where the high priest met, though?
Oh, is that
And
what it was?
I think he was, and you were a little offended, thinking, do I look like a high priest?
No, and I said, well, actually, I'm a deacon.
Now your response is very.
You're a high priest now, though, aren't you?
I think so.
Yeah, you are.
I told Bob that I was just a little ahead of my time.
Okay, Blake.
Is it my turn?
Yes. I hope you've been thinking.
You got some good
What's the
dirt.
goal, and when you're supposed to
You're toasting him with a memory.
Or you can roast. You can
get out your
roast.
notes? You know you've written something down.
You know, it's very difficult to find anything to roast Roland.
You can't really roast him,
You're
can you?
as perfection as I've ever met, and that's why he could be bishop soon.
And
But
to call you as a counselor.
I guess I ought to be careful what I
Those
say.
things don't happen.
But the first time, and none of you probably know this except for Catherine, the first time I met Roland was when he worked in the Wilkinson Center, and I was the building manager, and you were the accountant, weren't you? You did the
No, I worked at Lost and Found.
So you worked in Boston.
What year was this?
Much more important than
But
that.
he had his habit
What
of
year was
covering
this?
everything.
This was.
Blake went down there and said, I've lost my girlfriend. Can you find her?
This was in.
Blake, were you a student and he was a
87,
professional, or
87.
is he a student too?
He was a student too.
Yeah, well, students.
Yeah.
Did he wear a tie and slacks?
Yes.
did.
Yeah.
But you know,
The blue
We have to wear
blazer.
those-
Yeah, you're right. It is time for a new pair.
Before we moved into this ward, we knew Kathy and we knew Mark and we knew Roland and
And the
we
other
knew a lot.
Kathy.
We knew both Kathys.
And you
So
knew
it's
some of the
just a
rights
small-
out of Blanding.
What's that?
You knew some of the rights out of
We
Blanding.
knew the,
Yeah.
yeah. In fact, when Tim, your first week in our ward, I think, was when I'd just been called to be in the young men's presidency, and I said I want him to be mine.
There you go. He's a Blanding boy.
I didn't know your name.
Oh.
I didn't know who you
Oh.
were. I said I want him to be my advisor. I didn't even know. So,
That's funny.
anyway,
We did have to wear those gray slacks. You remember they provided to
Yeah.
the workers?
yeah, and the blue, wasn't that blue
Oh,
shirt?
yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
The flat front, very snug. Yes.
Okay, Kathy, can you think of one yet?
Yeah, my actually something. I said it in jest to Blake, but is when Blake was made second counselor and Roland was made first counselor. I said, well, it's because Roland's better than you.
It's true.
But that's how we feel about Roland. He is
He's the better
the
man.
most dear, kind, fun person to be around. Who's just soft spoken.
You have to listen to Roland.
You have to really
You'll
listen.
miss it.
Yep.
You miss it.
You miss it.
Don't blink.
Does Roland get louder when he gets excited? He starts talking louder and louder and louder.
You know, he doesn't. He gets so
Does he get quieter when he gets
I tell my mom
when
I
he
have
gets
to
more?
watch her body language. I have to watch her body language because the voice never.
Yeah, because you won't know if he's angry. So that's why I'm packing everything because I'm leaving you.
I have to watch.
I'm sorry, you're what? I'm leaving you.
I'm really angry with you right now.
Yes.
Yeah, he doesn't get angry. He never has raised his voice.
And what's your first memory of him?
Preschool, wasn't it?
In preschool, he was the
You guys really grow up together?
yeah.
Do
He
you-
saw me, his first memory of me was before me of him, and he saw me in. I was like, how old was I? 9.
Were you taller than him?
And he saw me in my green coat. He looked across the hall at church and said, "That's the girl I want to marry."
Holy smokes. Do you remember the first time he played the ukulele?
Yeah. Yes. Can I embarrass him?
Yes.
Yes.
Please,
Okay,
it's a roast.
The time when I fell in love with him was that he was like the shyest boy ever in high school. So I was like,
I can't imagine.
I can't do that. And so I thought, I'll go for someone else that, that. And so he was at a talent show, and they lived in Hawaii for the first 5 years of his grade 1 through 5. And he and his older brothers for the talent show. I had no idea he did this. He could play the ukulele, but he didn't play the ukulele. His brothers did, and there was a song called Coconut Willie. And in the song Coconut Willie, it says, "And he can shake his o-poo." And Roland's up there singing, and then during the o-poo, which is your belly, he rips off his shirt and does this belly roll thing on the stage. And I literally fell back on my chair. I fell backwards because it blew me away.
I don't have the same muscles.
And it must be hard to train because Rachel can do it. And it's just
Ah.
the funniest
Sports
thing.
party. the
It's
next
this
Oh,
day.
yeah.
thing, you can roll it and it does this. And I was just
So
like,
it's kind of like my
oh
piano
my
playing.
god.
So I wonder if his parents named him after they saw that little trick.
And I
Roll.
just. So at that point I went, wow. I knew there was.
You saw, I don't, there, this is a complicated guy. There's more to him than meets the eye.
Anyone that can roll his don't look like that, I want.
Yeah, that is a great story. I remember I always think of Roland when I think of Hawaii now, or when I see someone playing a ukulele. I picture him with a little Hawaiian hat on and with the lei and trying to romance you or something.
He came over to BYU, and I actually fell in love with him when he came my freshman year to BYU, and he came to see all of us, but he was really here to see me.
Yeah,
And he brought his ukulele, and he sang "Night in You and Blue Hawaii" to me, and I fell in love.
Wow.
Was this after his mission or before?
No, the year before his
The year
mission.
before his mission.
I knew he was
Ouch! Because then they have the whole mission. Where'd you go on your
Well, I had
mission?
some help with, I think my brother helped me.
It was
He has a good voice.
unbelievable.
And where were you living at the time? Cause I picture you in Hawaii somewhere, but it wasn't,
No,
was it?
Carroll Hall in, what's it called? Just
Heritage.
Heritage.
Heritage House.
So
Very good.
yeah, he did, yeah.
Wow.
Roland's really
It's
a
true romance.
I know.
He did. He
You
came
had a lot of time to develop this.
Kathy, you've known him for a long time.
I've known him for a long time.
You know him.
She must have a memory.
as well as anybody.
Yeah. If I were to describe any, it's collective for me. But these are just wonderful, treasured friends. Because remember when we were newlyweds and we had our family home evening group with the Parsons and the Nelsons and the McGregors. And we'd get together on the nights.
Every week we'd switch houses because we were the only newly marrieds in the ward because everybody else was nearly dead.
That's right.
And there was 3 of us newlyweds, so we said we better stick together.
That's
and
right.
make a couple
And
Is
we
that
were
what
so
started this?
energetic and excited, and you'd been in the MTC with my brother. I
Yes.
know, we just have these
Yeah.
ties.
So how long ago? I mean, when did you meet him?
16 and a half
What
years
year
ago.
would that be?
1989.
1989.
And Jared took his first step, but I can't remember if it was in our house
Parsons, the
or
tough
if it was
shed.
at the Tough Shed,
Yeah.
Parsons' house. I don't know why I remember that. It was just so fun. But they're just wonderful friends. They're just dear, sweet. They're the best. They're the best.
Will you show this at our funeral?
Yeah. Well, that we're gonna play this.
Okay, we play it.
Do you have any memories of?
I don't have many memories.
My favorite memories.
I mean, I don't even have any, but I just know.
Do you like him?
But you don't dislike him, right?
I think they're awesome parents, though. Because have you met their children?
Well,
I
the children have come a long way, though. We've known them earlier.
The therapy has helped a lot.
Yeah, I've worked with some of them in Scouts, and they've come a long way.
I just think they have awesome. We were learning on Jared. He was the guinea pig.
Yeah, the guinea pig. Well, that was very kind. Is that everyone? Did everyone get a chance to?
Yeah, thank you so much.
Okay.
Yes, thank you for your friendship. It just means a lot to us.
And we'll put this on a
We
little
hope we have
DVD for you, family history.
We just hope we continue the dinner group because it's a lot of fun. We
Yeah.
enjoy it very
We
much.
enjoy it.
It is. And so if you're watching this and you're not here, if you're not one of these people, you're in a lot of trouble. Okay. Wendy, what are you doing over there? All right. Okay. Well, that's it. 1 minute left.